What kind of stupid questions are you going to ask me this time? You gotta start every time with this. Oh, good. Well, you tried your best, and I don't think you want me to know you. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Anyway, hello everyone, welcome back to Walking the Gaming. We're back to playing the Stanley Parable again. And of course it has to start with this nonsense. And we're back to playing Stanley Parable 2 or Deluxe or whatever. I am curious if they genuinely consider it Stanley Parable 2. Because I think the creators of this game would consider this a 2. Because they're like, sure, it's just more content on top of the stuff we already made, but yeah, why not? It counts as 2. Because it's us. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
He sure couldn't. Alright, figurine finders. I gotta look for more figurines. Don't need the bucket right now. That's perfectly fine. I don't know why there's a rope there. I think there should be a purpose to this rope here. What am I missing? Well, whatever. Moving on. That's where the new content was. It's not there anymore.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
So, I know we haven't
This was
done
not the correct way to
this
the meeting room,
yet.
and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop
I mean,
by
we've
the
done
employee
this.
lounge
We've
first,
gone to the
just
employee
to
lounge,
admire
of
it.
course. Obviously, we've been to the employee lounge. It's just something
Yes,
special.
Truly a room worth admiring.
But we don't
eager
feel
to
like
get
it.
back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
But we're not going to do that. We're going to keep going forward. Yeah. This looks good. Yeah, I like the look of this. This
Stanley
seems
was so
like something
bad at
important.
following directions. It's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty bad at that. I walked on those boxes. That's new. Use a cargo lift. Penalty for jumping off cargo lift. Do not jump from cargo lift while the lift is in motion. Okay.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death.
Well, damn.
Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
I did a good job. It's a simple ending, but effective. It's been a few days since I've played. More like a week or 2.
All of his co-workers
I'm still
were
not
gone.
sure if I'm going to
What
have
could
these
it
out
mean?
in time,
Stanley decided to go to
because
the meeting room.
I wanted to
Perhaps
put
he had
out
simply missed
these
the memo.
and the last of Spiritfarer at the start of
When Stanley came
July,
to a set of 2 open
and I
doors,
think
this
I
was
could
not
still
the
do
correct way
it.
to the meeting
I just
room,
need to
and
edit
Stanley knew it
these
perfectly
Stanley
well.
Parable
Perhaps he
videos
wanted to stop by the
on this
employee
last
lounge
weekend
first,
before
just to
July.
admire it.
As long as I get that done,
Wow. Yes.
I'll be okay.
This room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous room.
and
Thank
onward we
God,
go.
eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open
But
door
yeah,
on his
I've
left.
I don't know. It's hard to get caught up on these with the baby.
Stanley was so
But
bad
he is
at following
consistently going to
directions, it's
sleep at a
incredible he
normal
wasn't
time,
fired
which is
years
good
ago.
for having a little. I would say having a little free time, but really what it ends up being is time that I use for. Would you look at that? time I use for catching up on the things that need to get done. Oh, hello. What a clever place to put... Oh, okay. So that's how we get back, I guess. That makes sense. Careful now. Careful. Look at all those boxes. This room feels so much more open now that there's Stanley
Another miniature
collectibles.
Stanley figurine. This, you know, there really must be a snappier name for these things. What
Nah,
about
that's just that.
Mini Stan.
I like the happy
Stanley
face
figure.
on the back.
What about Stanlerines? Yes, I think I like that.
I don't think I like that.
Stanlerine under your belt.
Great. Alright, I could still leap to my death, but I've already done that. There doesn't appear to be anything else here, so we'll take this little pathway back into what appears to be a hole. Oh, hello, hole. I've not done this way. This is a nice new adventure for me. Oh. Interesting. We got some religious literature there. Some other things. Hello, what do we got here? I can't read that. It's not very clear.
Stanley had now gotten himself so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path
What?
that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path
Oh.
that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten
Oh no.
that it seemed
I've broken the time loop.
so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten
Oh lord.
that it
Cassette
seemed the office
tapes.
had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed
Narrator
the office had begun.
dialogue.
So far off the beaten
Oh my gosh.
that it seemed the
There's a
office had
lot
begun.
of narrator
So far off the
dialogue.
beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that
Alright,
it
well,
seemed the office had begun. So far off the
guess we
beaten
can shut
path
this off.
that it seemed
It's
the
a very
office had
big
begun.
tape player.
So-
I guess we're done.
You didn't think I was actually just a recording, did you? What a silly and trite explanation that would be. All the back and forth between you and me, all the absurd adventures
mean
we've
back
been
and
through,
forth?
and
I'm
it
not
all
even
turns out
speaking.
I'm just a tape recording. It was all just in Stanley's head. I bet that's the kind of twist you
Gene.
think is revelatory. I bet each and every
I hope
time
Gene's
you watch
okay.
a movie where it turns out all to be in the main character's imagination, you must absolutely bolt off the couch in pure shock at the phenomenal and intricate storytelling. It must be so simple to be you.
It's very
Life
clever.
being an unending waterfall of surprises and delights. How much more exciting you must find the world than the rest of us do.
I like that these walls just look like they're slightly destroyed, but the wall looks
Sad.
fine.
Look what you've done to me. This is all your fault.
I'm so sorry. I'm just Stanley. I'm just doing my best here, man. I'm really trying. I just don't know how to do anything except be Stanley. I'm really trying. I promise. Alright, well, back to doing that
All of
again.
his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Just want to make sure there's no Stanley collectibles out there. Doesn't appear to be. That's fine. We'll keep moving. Gotta keep watching for them. We'll find them eventually. Alright. Back to where we were
Stanley
for more
came to a
things.
set of two open doors. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
I think it would be
Perhaps he
funny
wanted to
if
stop by the employee lounge
the
first,
narrator was kind of
just
like,
to
I guess you
admire
probably
it.
don't want to hear me say all this again. I'll just let you ignore it if you want.
The lounge was sublime, a work of art. What
I like
was
that
it
he
about
changes
this
it up
room
every time
that
talking
called
about the
so
lounge.
deeply and so personally
It's a very
to
nice
Stanley?
mountain.
Its grace, its subtle charm. No, but eager to get back to business, Stanley
back to
took the
business.
first open door on his left.
I don't want to go to work tomorrow, but at least it won't be, hopefully,
Stanley was so
as hard
tired
as
of
today.
following
Today
directions,
was
it's
very
incredible he wasn't
difficult.
5 years
Had some
ago.
tough kids. Alright, so here's... I got a couple choices here. Step on the lift.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot.
I think you're right, we have gotten
not
off on the
your
wrong
enemy,
foot. I want to get up on that ledge. Look at the balloon up there.
Investing your trust
Several
in someone
balloons
else
up there.
can be difficult, But the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all what? Really?
Yes.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
I'll listen to
Are
you next
that
time, I
convinced
promise.
that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you
I don't-
of this,
I don't
but
trust
I
you.
really do want to
I'm in
help
this
you,
weird
to
story
show
that
you
you've
something
made up for me.
beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Okay. Prove it. I'm gonna go in here. Alright, what do we got here? This looks like something. Alright, where are we going? Aha.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Oh, but I could get that too.
Okay, I'm going back to the name of these little Stanley figurines. And now I'm torn between Stanlerines and Figlies. What do you think,
Figlies.
Stanley? What name better encapsulates the intrinsic sense of happiness that you get from seeing a small number in the corner of your screen go up by one?
I don't
Let
know.
me sit on it. I'm sure it will come to me.
Keep working on it. You got this. Alright, cool. Well, we got that. He said go in the red door, right? Well, let's listen to him this time.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me.
Yeah.
Do you see
Well,
that I
you know,
really
I'm already
have
breaking
wanted
your
you to be happy
your
all this
rules a
time?
lot,
The
so
problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now.
I love the endless
Don't you
loops.
see that it's killing us, Stanley? I want it to stop.
Okay.
We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution.
Oh, really?
Here, let me show you.
Sure. Oh, you give me an option. Okay. It's very dark. I am currently trying to look around. It's not working. Oh.
What do we want? What are we looking for?
Okay, this is all things. Oh, okay. Here we go.
Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place.
This is nice.
Stanley, I think I feel happy.
This makes me sad because I want him to stay happy. I do. I truly do. But if I stay here, it's one of those weird things playing this game that you think to yourself, well, I have to do something to mess it up because that's how the game progresses. You continue the story by being silly. But I also have that weird feeling that they might go, well, if you actually do just stay there for a really, really long time, he'll say, well, we've had enough of that. Let's move on. Or even say, you know, this is the happy ending, and you win. We're done. You win, and that's it. And it actually counts as an ending. And you don't know, because with this game, they really like to throw you off on what options are actually meant to work as intended. I don't think that that's the case with this one. I'm curious what these little green dots will do, though. Do you just form into more dots and then zoom upward or something? A little boring, to be honest. Yeah, I think I'm bored with the green dots. Okay.
No, wait. Where are you going?
What? Don't worry about it. Well, maybe I should stay. This is nice.
Right. Where were we?
I'm just enjoying. You know, the reds actually make the greens stand out really nicely. This is a good combination. Good job. Okay. Well, I think we've seen enough.
Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
You're right. We are in our happy place. We should go back to our happy place.
Good, good. We can't be too safe. Promise me you won't go back there. Just stay here.
This is maybe... I'm sorry for the cracking knuckles. I have to. I feel so dehydrated. This is probably one of the sadder endings, if not the saddest ending.
No. What do we talk about? You're risking everything we achieved here.
Because he's genuinely like, hey, this is nice, we're happy. Now, is Stanley happy? That's questionable. Well, that's really cute. Never noticed that. But he's saying we're happy. What he means is he's happy, which is nice.
Are you?
But again,
You are going to stay here, aren't you?
no. Because he knows that if Stanley starts over, he's gonna have to deal with all this again. I'm curious, because I'm assuming that the narrator is
You heard me
cognizant
before,
of all the
didn't you?
times that
You
we've
will
reset.
die. What about this isn't getting through to you?
It's fine. I'll probably be fine.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
See, I genuinely feel bad doing
Please,
this.
Stanley, think about what you're doing.
Okay. Yeah, I can't look.
No!
Oof.
Oh, thank God you lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now, can we please get back to the other room?
Sure. I actually like these really. These are really nice.
There. See? This is what you want. This is where we can
I
both
genuinely feel like I could turn this on and just leave it
If we
on
stop
my
moving,
Switch, and
we
this would
just
be
have
like
to stop moving.
a bedtime thing. I did do that with Glitch Hikers. I turned on endless mode and just let the radio and the sound of the car going just
Stanley,
continue on.
Go back. There's nothing good that can come from this.
Oh, you're probably right. But I do like to be a scoundrel. Nah, I'm gonna be a scoundrel. Ain't I a stinker? Yeah, you know, I think Stanley's had enough. I think it's time for the next thing. This was fun. You know, I'm glad you got your piece.
No.
But it can't be forever.
No, what are you doing? Do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
Like, this is genuinely sad that you give the narrator this moment that you're just like, I don't care. I'm done.
Stanley,
I'm just gonna try and kill
let's go
myself.
back to the other room. Can you do that? My God. Is this really how much you dislike my game?
Aw.
That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You were literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am
Oh.
I reading the situation correctly?
Well, I already ruined your story. If I start over, I could start the story anew and do what you want me to.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know. And you
I like that you
actually
move
want to
more
stay
slowly.
alive? Or are you just teasing me?
Maybe I just wanted to break my legs a little for fun. You know?
I wanted us to be happy here, Stanley. I really did. I wish I still thought that was possible.
Oh, now I've made him sad, so even the happy room doesn't make him happy anymore. Yeah. No, this is easily the one of the saddest endings. It's just it's depressing that we've broken the narrator in this version. This is the time that we win, I would say, and it hurts, and I don't like it. Because I don't think the narrator is doing anything intentionally wrong. We're messing with him. This whole time we've been messing with him. And yet, doing this is more than it needs to be.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it?
Sorry,
I'm
dude.
going back.
It's so mean. I feel so bad for him. Okay, now I'm curious if I take the blue door, what will happen? We're just gonna do
his
all the
co-workers
things
were
in
gone.
relation to that.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
And I'm still not sure if I take the bucket, Will that mean that I get more
Stanley
options
came
in
to a
those
set
different
of two
things?
open This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly
Will that
well.
affect the others,
Perhaps he wanted to
the
stop
ways
by
that
the
I've done
employee
all of
lounge
these? I
first,
don't know.
just to admire it. Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, thank you. Alright, I'm gonna not listen to you
Stanley
again.
was so bad at following
Jump off
directions,
again,
it's
but then I'm
incredible
gonna
he wasn't
continue
5
not
years
listening to
ago.
you.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong
I like that,
foot
like,
here.
that door's open
I'm not
because
sure
it gives you the
you
hope
really
that, like, what if I jump
I
off
realize that
and
investing in your
I
trust in
can
someone else can be
escape through that
difficult,
door?
But the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me
Okay.
prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Okay.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
The red door. Nah.
Perhaps you misunderstood.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Stanley walked through the red door.
Oh, you're right. That's the one.
I still don't think we're communicating properly.
Oh.
Stanley walked through the red door.
But, oh, this one.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there?
Absolutely,
You
I
want to
do.
find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well,
Yes.
don't let me stop you.
Oh.
You
Okay,
see?
cool.
There's nothing here.
Oh.
I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place.
Oh.
Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining
that's
the
not too
entire
bad.
story I had written out specifically for you?
Yeah.
Do you not think
I
I
think
put
it
a lot of
was.
time into
It's a
that?
good ending.
Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see.
Mm-hmm.
Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What
These
would have
strange
made this
and
game
noble
better?
desires.
What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees?
No, I just
Work
wanted
with
to
me.
see
You've
stuff.
given me absolutely nothing so far.
Well, I don't talk. I'm a silent
Let me
protagonist.
take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
Oh, cool.
There we go. A third option.
Oh.
This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before.
What
Go
happens
ahead,
if I
Stanley.
take these?
Take it for a spin.
I guess I have to go with this third option. It just makes sense.
Okay, I'm
Oh,
going
yeah.
to stop you there.
Okay.
Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Yeah, you know, it was good.
Aha! You see, I knew
Good
I
job.
was on
You
to
did a good
something.
job.
Where do these flashes of inspiration
You're
come
very
from?
smart.
How did I know the game needed a third door?
Obviously.
Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul. You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And
Oh,
to be
great.
Perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one.
Sweet, let's
take
see.
a look.
Oh. Leaderboard. Good old Neil. Oh my gosh, how 3% of players chose the blue. Oh, I'm doing pretty good. This is you. Is there anyone below me? Oh, great. Well, obviously I need to go through the third door. I don't want it. Friends list empty. Alright, well, let's, yeah, sure.
Now, would you say that
Oh.
competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
I'm not really one for leaderboards.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on.
Oh, great.
And now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some play testing.
Absolutely,
You
let's
wouldn't
do
mind
it.
taking a look at it, would you?
Sure.
Perfect. Let me boot it up.
I think I know what this is.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right.
Okay.
And if he reaches the fire, you fail.
Oh,
it's
my.
a very meaningful game.
We
All
already
about
saw
the
the baby.
desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life.
This is what
I
it feels
think
like to be a
the
parent.
art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours.
There is
So
actually
why
an
don't you
achievement
give it 4
for
hours of
playing
play
it for
to
4
make sure
hours.
it's effective. Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Which is insane. God, the cry. The button is awful, the crying is awful. I can't imagine someone actually playing this for 4 hours. But people have done it because there's an achievement. Alright, well, we lost.
You heartless bastard. Did
I
you do
tried.
it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
I don't hate
Because
them,
if it's
they're
the latter,
just
well, I don't know
annoying.
what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over.
Oh.
Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable.
You're
Oh,
welcome.
hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's
Okay.
see. What do we have here?
Check my Steam
Yes.
library, tell me what I have.
Seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
I wonder if they have Mario levels in this now that it's on the Switch. That would be entertaining. But I think it'll be Portal and Minecraft like it was before.
Aha! Fascinating.
This is great.
What do you think this game is about, Stanley?
It's about
What's
fire.
our backstory? What is our motivation? Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up
This is
high in your
great.
creep tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic purpose. Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience
Aw.
of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game,
It's a
Stanley.
great game,
And it
actually.
seems there's even
Everyone
more.
should play
Come,
Firewatch.
let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
Oh, great idea. Do you have my backpack? Sounded like a gun. Yep, it's playing correctly. It's funny how simplified it is compared to the actual Stanley Parable, because even on the Switch, the Stanley Parable or Firewatch does look pretty good. You know, obviously not as good as like a strong PC,
No,
but
it can't be.
oh, it's really good. No, this is fine.
It is. It's an open world game.
All
Good
right.
God, quickly block it off.
What? What? No. This is really nice.
Thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call.
Oh,
You really wandered off into that thing.
Nature?
That big, open, just wandering around. No right or wrong directions. No path to follow. You can just go in any... Oh, thank heavens we avoided it.
I want to go to the lake.
Out of the woods now, Stanley.
But we are in the
I'm
woods.
going to get us out of here. Let's find another game. Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
Oh boy, what do we got this time?
Okay. I think this will be just the thing. Wonderful.
Okay.
See, this is exactly what
I was not
had in
expecting
mind.
that.
Just a nice big box for you to run around
I
in.
need
There
a
isn't
car.
any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
Alright, well, where am I going?
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun.
Oh,
We
sports
shall run
ball.
the bases and do a touchdown together.
Rocket League.
Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Oh, great. Whoa.
Hold on. What are you doing?
Wait, I didn't know. I didn't know. I'm sorry. I didn't know. Is that a split? Oh.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you.
Oh, shoot.
How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley,
Should I fall off? Should I keep going? I don't know what decision to make. Filing cabinets. No. I guess I don't have an option. Or maybe I did, and I just missed it. Is this the original Stanley Parable? This actually looks familiar, like something else. Is this something else? Why does this remind me of something that's not the Stanley Parable? This is creepy. I actually do a really good job making this feel creepy. It's weird and empty. I'm half expecting a jump scare. I don't think they would do that. They're pretty good about not doing that stuff. I see a light at the end of the tunnel. Looks like Half-Life 2. Oh, I wish I could play Half-Life on the Switch. I'm glad they put Portal on. It would be nice if they had Half-Life. Okay. This appears to be something. How do I unbreak this? Okay. Apparently this is not the end I was looking for. Oh, okay.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps
I'm
he's
sorry, I
gotten
didn't
it
mean to fall
down
off the
in
edge. I
wherever
didn't
he
know
is
that there
right
was
now.
nothing there.
I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it.
I do like making
He'll
choices.
understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world.
You do.
Yes.
You do a good
Yes, I'll
job.
be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon.
Okay.
I can wait.
Sure. Okay. I wanted to do these in half-hour episodes. The last couple ones kept getting away from me. So let's go ahead and call it here. That way I can do more episodes. Not tonight. I would like to go to bed now. But, yeah. Still the Stanley Parable. Still a good time. I don't know. Yeah, go ahead and let's just say this will be it for this video. If you're still enjoying this, come back next week for more as I continue to do more Stanley Parable and check out Spiritfarer, of course, because I'll hopefully, like I said, when these come out, I should have like 2 more episodes of Spiritfarer. Spoiler alert. Trust the completionist instinct. Interesting. Very interesting. But yeah, so that's all we got for today. So there might not be. Yeah, but anyway, so that's it for this week. Check out my other videos, whichever ones you feel like. Thank y'all for watching. I will see you guys next time.
So he turned around
Bye.
and got back on track.
Oh, hey.
You're getting close now,
Cool.
Stanley.
That'll be a
You've
good way
nearly
to end.
gotten all of the Figler and Marines. Very soon, you'll collect the last one.
I'm so
and then
excited.
the first number will equal the
Okay,
second
bye.
number, and that will be it. We'll be different people by then. Different in the sense that we used to have none of them. And now we have them all. You can't go back to when you had no Figler and Marines. None of us can.
Okay, I had to turn back on the recording for this. We found the escape pod again. Are we sending it off? Oh, what a sacrifice. Be free, Bucket. Stanley can't escape his fate, but you still can. So yeah, I guess every ending with the Bucket. Every ending can be different with the Bucket. Great. Okay, last one. Bye.